Just realized everything is gray. My sweatshirt that I'm planning to get cozy in later, my bedding, and Sarah's afghan. Okay, so here we go. I've figured out where I am. This is the Talon Throw by Brooklyn Tweed, and I'm using Barocco Vintage yarn, and it's just a beautiful pattern. As you can see, if you're new here, it's heavily cabled, and the last time I worked on it consistently, I only got this much done. So let's start Flossmas Vlogmas off on a good foot with a row on Sarah's afghan. Okay, so I knit a row, and I've had to think about this because I don't think I've moved this progress keeper since last Flossmas Vlogmas. And if that's all I've knit on this afghan since a year ago, my daughter might have grandchildren by the time I finish this. So I think I better try to hurry it up a little bit. Anyways, I've just knit a row. I've added it in. I love knitting. I just love it. So, oh, it feels so good to be putting some more stitches in. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! We have our instruction card with our floss key, and you can see our linen is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vanilla-y custard. And our floss, marble. Look at that. It's so pretty. Beautiful. Beautiful, marbly blue. Beautiful. Okay, our first card of the day, first card of the countdown. Beautiful artwork from Jacob. He gives us full details on the back, on our pattern for what this is. So let me tell you what it is. I've covered up because I've already done my stitching, so I don't want to give it away. So let me flip this over. Okay, so that artwork it's called Air, from a series on the 4 elements from the studio of Philip Gall, Antwerp, Belgium, from the collection of the Rijksmuseum, Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And there's another peek. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, are you ready for the stitching? Here we go. Ta-da! Complete. So yes, I had some challenges. So, and they didn't even have to do with the mistake on the chart. That corner there is where we had the error in the chart. And I will just give you a little heads up. Day 2, that is not fixed yet. So my stitching is correct. So you can see there, this corner, that pattern looks exactly the same as the other side, and it should match. And be careful, the sides are different than the top and the bottom. So just watch out for that. Really count those stitches carefully because it's easy to make a mistake. So there you go. There you have it. There's day 1. Day 1 stitching is complete. Happy Flossmas. Happy countdown. Also, just a reminder, in case you missed yesterday's video, day 1, the symbol is incorrect. That is the correct symbol for day 1, and we're off to the races.
Just a heads up that there is some wind noise in the following couple of clips that I took outside in case you're wearing headphones and you're sensitive to those sounds.
Okay, I'm gonna take this goofball for a walk, get some fresh air. And as you can see, we had a little bit of snow overnight and it's kind of slushy and gross. So yeah, I think it is supposed to get colder again this evening. So I think this is probably all gonna freeze up and it's gonna be a bit of a slippery mess. However, winter in Canada. And I am properly attired. These boots, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna plug these boots. These are Ice Bug. They're pricey, but they've got spikes on the bottom. And first time in the winter that I've really felt secure on ice. Anyways, they're not paying me to say that. Love the boots. So let's go for a walk. Wet, slushy mess. Gross. Okay, I'm looking a little windblown, but it was a bitterly cold wind outside. However, done. Activity, fresh air, dog is happy. So I think now it's time to make an herbal tea and it's time to stitch. Okay, so the first thing that I'm tackling today is my Quintessential Frisian Smalls. I'm a little behind. This is the November project that we've been doing together as a stitch along. This is the Needlearts Pinwheel. There's a fair bit of stitching in it, and as you can see, this is what I have done so far for the entire thing. So this is the band that wraps around the outside of the pinwheel, and it needs to have 6 of these S's. So my goal today is to complete the band. So let's get stitching. So there's usually enough of the tea in the Advent from David's Tea to make a small pot, because I don't really like it very strong. And I think I'm going to use this teacup. I found this teacup at a thrift store last week for $3, and I absolutely love it. So that's what I'm going to use to drink my tea. Very fancy. It's 6 p.m. and it's snowing. It's snowing again. We're supposed to get maybe 10 centimeters overnight. Exciting. It was a great day. I finished, not quite finished. So the band got 5 of my S's complete. I only need to do 1 more and 1 more M. So basically this much again, and then that band is complete. So this is the project that I'm working on. My book is falling apart. Quintessential Frisian Smalls. I'm stitching the Needlearts pinwheel. That's the front, that's the back, and what you can't quite see is that what I stitched today
is the band that goes around the outside. So I'll be able to finish that tomorrow, which is exciting. It's a beautiful project. I'm a little nervous about the finishing. My finishing skills, I'm not very confident, which is one of the main reasons why I am doing this project, why I convinced Jacob to put it together, and I love it. So I have completed the first 3 projects in the series. This is the 4th one. And so, yeah, going for it. So, but isn't it pretty? This is 40 count arrowroot Roxy Floss Co-linen and Valu red, 1 strand of floss over 2 on a 40 count, on the 40 count linen. And I'm pretty pleased. My stitching is neat and tidy. Looks pretty good. Yeah. So I think it's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I am a little nervous to put it together, but Jacob's instructions are always really good. So I will trust the process. It's going to be fine. 2 more things to share with you today before I say goodbye for the day. I am also going to be participating in a festive mandala mystery stitch along hosted by Vanny of Thread the Needle Designs. I will leave all the information in the drop down box below. It's a 25-day mystery stitch along, and I'm going to be starting it tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up, being that I also have to stitch my own countdown, but I'm going to give it a go. I love stitching mandalas. They are just, they really tickle my brain in the right ways. I just love those designs. So I'm excited to see that come together. And the other thing to share with you is that Patty Break, 4 boys and an NL girl, has the charity chart ready to go for Flossmas this year. It's a lovely design. I will pop in the cover photo here. $12 Canadian is the cost of the chart, which you can find on Patty's website. I will leave a link down below. And $10 of that $12 Canadian is going to be donated to Doctors Without Borders, a great charity. So thank you again to Patty for participating in this with me this season. So it's always a really lovely thing that she does, that we get to work together. So I think that's it. Short and sweet today. Day one is in the books. I hope that you enjoyed your stitching. If you're participating in the holiday countdown with me, I hope that you enjoyed the floss and the fabric and the extra little goodies that were in your package. And I didn't show those at the beginning of today, did I? I'll show them tomorrow for those of you who might like to see what they looked like this year. And I think that's it. It's pretty late. It's already almost 11 o'clock at night. I need to get up early. Nicholas has a rehearsal in the morning before school, so Monday is always an early start. And yeah, that's it. Happy December, everyone. Here we go. Happy stitching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.